Hello, on this module we have read about distance learning, collaboration, and the mobile learning resolution. Like the author stated, it is clear that the distance learning teaching has grown substantially. It is one of the reasons why we are able to take this class and use all the new technologies such as video presentations, discussion boards, and online group collaborations. All of these are possible through computer-mediated communication. Blake describes computer-mediated communication as the glue that holds the students together in distant learning, engaging them and allowing them to use what was learned, just like we're doing right now. This chapter walks us through several technologies and tools that can be used in the classroom. I have personally used Skype in the past, as well as blogs. For example, I used Skype to teach Spanish in schools in Ohio. I agree with the author that it is very important that the role of the teacher and their expertise. The only way that we could get the most of that experience of teaching through Skype was because the rules were set from the beginning, and the student and the teacher, knew what role they play. Distance learning has grown significantly. However, there are still questions about the quality of the learning experiences. This is true to my experience because I still have questions about the benefits of implementing new technological tools in my classroom and if it really enhances the learning. So far, I've been taking several online classes, and even though I was hesitant of the results of online programs, I have to admit that I learned so much in the past semesters. Distance learning uses telecollaboration to connect the students with the students and teachers with the students and allow them to communicate and collaborate wherever they are. One of the latest definitions of telecollaboration is web-based collaboration tools connect learners to other learners, teachers, educators, scholars and researchers, scientists and artists, industry leaders and politicians, in short, to any individual with access to the internet who can enrich the learning process. And also, it promotes learner autonomy, not only because of the use of technology tools, but the nature of the assignments of authentic tasks provided by the teacher. This might be one of the most powerful uses that language teachers can give to technology, offering students the opportunity to use authentic language outside of the constraints of the classroom. Mobile learning revolution has huge implications for language pedagogy. Like I said, this allows the students to extend the learning beyond the classroom walls and gives the opportunity to have real-world situations related to something that this generation was raised on, which is social media and networking and being connected through technology. But as a teacher, I couldn't agree more with the statement that balancing in-class and out-of-class learning can be challenging, as well as creating meaningful activities. It was very helpful for me to read about the key strategies that I can adopt to foster learner autonomy. For example, providing opportunities to negotiate tasks, allowing students to select sources of interest, or encouraging groups to make learning decisions. But it is very important that the teacher has clear expectation and has a clear structure with clear outcomes. As a language teacher myself, I have a long way to go to be more efficient at using technology in the classroom. But I have slowly been moving forward towards the use of authentic materials through technology. I have in the past used out-of-class language learning opportunities, for example, the use of an effective application that is called Explain Everything. I did this in an effort to flip my classroom so that my students can be exposed to grammar at home through these tutorials created in Explain Everything, and we can use the classroom time more efficiently. Other mobile applications that I have used are Evernote, which is also mentioned by the author of this chapter. And even though these apps are not created with a language learning purpose, they're useful to either, for example, flip the classroom with Explain Everything, or to allow students to practice speaking through Evernote. They can record themselves, they can also practice pronunciation. These two applications allow learner mobility, which in turn fosters learner autonomy. To conclude, I think it's very important to use all the technology in meaningful ways, as well as fostering the learner autonomy so that students can continue learning outside of the classrooms. Thank you for watching this presentation, and if you have any questions, please let me know.